Hey everybody, welcome back to Full Blast Garage, and this is the 454SS OBS that we've had a few videos on, and today we're going to put the shine to it with the Vice Grip Garage Shine Juice. So this is kind of a how-to slash review video. Let's go ahead and put this 454 on full blast. Man, we've had a lot of projects going on in the shop. Some P&B, and it is still a mess. Don't even look at the floor. Don't look over there. But good Lord, I needed for a long time to do something about the paint on this car because it just keeps chalking. It's getting worse and worse. And I like the Survivor look. I want to keep it this way. And I've used some stuff in the past, like on this Blazer, it has the wipe on clear coat. So this is bare metal, but this stuff's never going to rust anymore. It's got a coat of paint on it. And what we decided on for this truck, which I haven't used this specific product, the Vice Grip Garage Shine Juice. I've used boiled linseed oil in the past, kind of made my own home brew. And just went ahead and ponied up. It's not a whole lot different just paying for this versus making your own stuff. So why not throw old Derek a couple dollars and give this stuff a shot? But I mean, it can't get much worse than what it already is, right? So let's make this thing shine. Let's make it real nice and go ahead and throw some of this shine juice on. So first step, you do want to wash your vehicle. This truck, I washed it this morning, so it's good. And it's been sitting in the shade. So not super hot to the touch, but in Texas, it don't take much out here. But like any good paint project, you want to start real inconspicuous spot. So I'm going to start right here on the hood where everybody can see. But now I'm really truthful, like especially that wipe on clear coat. That stuff's got some things in it that might dissolve your old paint. I would go up under the bed, find some paint under there, and try it on that. See what it looks like. Let it sit for a half hour before you just go to town on it. All right, let's get her cracked open. Wet our microfiber down, and I'm going to try and split the hood here. And my only reservation about doing this that I've had for a little while is this thing definitely has some hail damage here and there. And I don't want it to highlight at that too much. But if it does, it does. Whatever. This truck's a Survivor. So we go ahead and soak the old towel down here. Smell. This smells a little bit like linseed oil too. Man, I don't know how easy y'all can see that, but man, it makes this chalky, crappy primer look pretty dang good. That was some of the worst spots I was kind of complaining about, just looking at that real chalkiness over there. But you're supposed to let this sit for about a half hour, 20 minutes. I'm sure it's a little temperature dependent. So for me, on the low end, because it's hot. But man, I'm happy. I'm super happy so far. This is going to look awesome. Wow. Look at the difference there, guys. Wow. This is going to look like a whole different truck. It's insane. And I do not plan on painting this truck anytime soon. If this truck one day in the future somehow got incredibly desirable to where it was going for six figures, I might paint it then and get rid of it. But for now, I like daily driving this thing, not having to worry about a door ding, a scratch, anything. You just drive it and enjoy it. Man, it made that rust spot right there on the hood look pretty cool too. Definitely bringing it out. The roof is completely rusted, so I'm a little interested kind of what comes out of that. But wow, hood done. Super easy. Wipe it on with a microfiber and just go to town on it. I'm gonna back it up. Let y'all watch me put it on the bumper and the grill here. So on the grill here, stay away from the headlights. Everything else gonna get wiped down. I wonder if this will keep the bugs from sticking to this thing. That'd be awesome. Shout out to any of y'all living in bug country like we do. Man, it's really hard to keep a good paint job looking good. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna just hit the grill, not going inside every little crevice. That's for people that really, really care. We're just gonna go ahead and brush the outside here. And if you do get some of this on your headlights, I don't think there's anything in here that would hurt the protective layer that's on them. Just maybe take a look at it for a minute. But this is probably safe. Get this little valance in here. Man, this is looking awesome. And the bumper, I'm hitting this plastic too. So I've seen these guys use this before and they go right over this old Chevy plastic. Kind of brings it right back to life. Looks like you put a fresh coat of Armor All on it. Man, it added a lot of color on this bumper because it is super, super faded. Gives the spoiler, the chin spoiler up here, it's newish. It didn't have it on there when I bought this truck. So it kind of is just adding like a little bit of a matte sheen to it. I think the more dramatic effect comes from stuff that's really old. All right, just kind of made sure, hit all the crevices, got everything kind of where I like it. Man, it is shining. Let's move on to the side of the truck here. This thing, I'm gonna have this thing done in 15 minutes. All right, same story, different panel here. Just go ahead, keep covering all the surface. So far, so good. There ain't no black paint on my rag. I was a little worried about that. This stuff's kind of hanging on by a prayer. And that's Bon Jovi with Richie Zambora prayer. That type of prayer. Man, I don't know how easy it is to see, but this panel versus that one, the shine is insane. Looks great. Mirrors on this truck are totally smoked. The paint, super faded. Try to not get any on the glass. So far, not highlighting any dings incredibly bad that I'd be worried about. This panel's definitely got some paint that's cracking, but that's just from old age. This truck, from the looks of it to me, has never had a respray. This is original paint. And this is just kind of what the paint did in the 90s on these trucks. Some guys I know, the paint lifted on the truck so fast, they actually got the dealer to repaint them for them. They're still in warranty. So that kind of tells you the quality control we were dealing with back then. So I definitely see a little streaking, but I think that's what you go back over everything once your 20 minutes has passed, and that'll smooth everything out off the surface. So I'm gonna keep working. When I get to the roof, I'll take you guys up there and show you what that looks like kind of side by side. All right, so we got half the truck done already. And I'll go ahead and just kind of split us a little coat right down the middle on this thing. And let's keep our fingers crossed for no hail damage. But I got a feeling there's going to be some decent sized bumps on this thing. It's sad, because that's not something that I typically can handle. Hail damage is something I normally would take to a body shop. That's just a little bit past what I like doing on body work. Even what I just did on my El Camino, that's probably a little beyond my skill set, but I can make it look decent. And you can see this thing has got no paint on it, and it is really soaking up this stuff. Like, it's hard to push my microfiber around. But it's still making it happen. And I'm going to try and use a down and back, side to side method, because I'm trying to avoid, seeing any lines where I applied this thing. So you do a little side to side action, and then a down and back. Hopefully everything kind of disappears. That looks awesome. What a total difference. You guys can see the Shine Juice side, the Bear side. Wow. What a total transformation on this thing. And this is definitely something anybody can do at home. Literally, if you can wipe a rag on your car, you're not going to have a problem putting this stuff on. So same story over here. I'm going to try and use, a couple different motions. so we're not leaving lines everywhere on the roof. And then I'm gonna go back and kind of wipe down everything that I've already done. So I don't want everything to dry on the surface. It says to try and avoid that. But I think what's happening on this, the finish on this is not a gloss. It's more of a satin, I would say. So I think with it being that low gloss, it's not super highlighting all the hail damage on the roof of this truck. So that is a big plus for me. And this will leave a protective layer. It's oil based, and oil helps keep things from rusting. So it'll leave that on this roof, and that way I don't have to worry about it quite as much. I like to keep the rain outside, if you know what I mean. That'd be nice. And I do have a brand new headliner. Don't want that thing to start sagging. So I hit it kind of side to side, then the down and back. And that kind of helps the lines when you're applying this thing disappear. So man, that is awesome. Good job on this product. So let's go ahead and clean up what we've already done. Move on to the passenger side. All right, let's keep turning and burning on this side. Ooh. Get a phone call. Hello? What? Oh my God. Yeah. I doubt it. Okay, well, I'll be there in a little while. Okay. Alright. Love you. Bye.
I see her rolling up over black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy
little scuff
body
mark
full of
just
tats.
disappeared. That's nice. I don't know what this guy hit when he hit it, but it's left giant white scuffs all down the side of the truck. Let's see how many of those we can delete with the shine juice. Oh, nice. Some down here too, but kind of tells you the story of how the dent got there. Again, guys, this is a temporary system. If you were worried about your patina and it being permanent and you're not liking it, this stuff will come off with soap. Soap and water, degreaser, you can get it off. Honestly, the boiled linseed stuff that I've used and made myself in the past, within a month, it's just about gone. And when you wash it, any kind of residual stuff will come off. It's pretty amazing how all that white stuff down here, all this scuff marks, just kind of disappear when you rub it over it. It's awesome. It brings a whole lot of life back to these plastics too, man. These things were faded really bad. And we're just about done. I'll give this another little kind of wipe down just to get off all the extra stuff that's just hanging out on the surface. But I mean, that's all it takes. You've shine juiced the whole truck. I'd say this definitely, light scratch marks just completely disappear. It's pretty awesome. You guys got truck light scuff marks. Put some of this on and man, you can't even see it anymore. It's awesome. All right, well, I'm gonna let this cure for a minute. Go ahead and buff it down. See what the other side looks like. Then I can go ahead and give you a 360 view of this thing. So as you guys can see, the OBS truck out in the sunlight, man, this thing is night and day different. This shine juice has added some life to this truck. You guys kind of can do the side by side of what it looked like before and after. Man, this thing is night and day, looking 100 times better. So I'm gonna give a thumbs up. This product, a little bit, I'd say, easier to put on than making your own home brew. They normally get a little sticky, tacky. This stuff goes on real smooth. If anything, you know, when you're done, put your rags outside or in a metal can or something, because there's a real good chance they'll auto ignite. So ask me how I know. Just dispose of that stuff safely. I appreciate everybody for watching this video, and I'm sure there'll be more stuff coming from this 454. And until you see my next video, man, just go out, do something that makes you happy, like throwing a shine on one of these old OBSs. Do that. I'll see y'all later.